Oh my goodness, it's been forever since I last touched this recorder thingy. I just looked it up. The last time I uploaded something was the end of April, so it's been May, June, July, like 3.5 months. Partially because, I mean, looking at my upload frequency back then, I'm very busy, and also another big factor is that I don't live here. Well, like for a period of time. Like I'm now moving back. I moved back like literally 2 weeks ago actually, and so I was temporarily away. I still like come back, sometimes, but I don't really live here back then, and well, now I'm back, and life has many but also not many changes. I would love to document a lot of those, but just like, and editing takes time, and like documenting also takes time, etc, etc. Anyway, so today I am here to just like document some very recent progression of life. So in the past few days I was away with my family. This is like a little prerequisite. So I sort of don't live with my family. Like the house is theirs, but they're not always here. So if, for example, like they're here for like a month or 2 weeks, and then they're away for like 3 weeks, etc. So when they're here, we sometimes just like try to go out together and stuff. And they know I am very stressed. Well, at least half of them. And so I was away with them to my relative's house, and then I was just like chilling there, like entirely doing nothing and just like whatever I want to do at the same time. And this is a turning point turning back in my life right now. So in the past year, I have not been studying at all. It has been on my mind somehow. Like I did register, I need to study, but I didn't. So I would say it's been a year, and technically it's been a year and a half that more than a year and a half that to me like studying is like painful, and I don't know how to do. I'm feeling lack of passion, and it's like all the planning systems fail on me that worked so well on me before. So now that I am going back to school, and I'm not going to elaborate on reason and all the backstory right now, but I am going back in October. It's going to be in almost 2 months. I don't know the starting date yet. It's either the first or second Monday of October. I need to find some methods to get myself back on track. And back then, online school worked so well for me. Not that it's not working well for me right now. It's just like I don't know how like my mindset needs to be able to get that same level. I'm not aiming for the same, to be honest, because I have passion and I love the things that I studied back then, but I now don't. And now that my mind is so much in working mode for so long, I don't know how to get back to study mode. And it's not like I'm gonna stop working, so I need to have both mindsets still, which is gonna be hard. And what I've been doing for the past 2 days is that during my just like free time, I have nothing to do, right? So I was like, okay, what are the key points that make me so motivated, and like keeping track of like all my planning systems and all that stuff. So like I'm right now I am still deciding, okay, going digital or going like paper. And because I know I'm not gonna go full on paper, I am not gonna keep track of that. But digitally, I even don't keep track of it digitally. So it's a problem, and I need like methods for me to keep track of, at least partially. And so I looked back to 2 years ago, back when I am very like enthusiastic about all like productivity videos and bullet journal and like planning all this stuff. I went back to find all those channels, well, some of them, because I unsubscribe all of them. I need to like just like kind of like search for one and then link them one by one and start watching them, see what they've been up to. And I mean, people changes, and I love to see the changes and just see how they adapt different changes in life, you know, going from student to like being working, and then like how do they still do like, you know, self-improvement and stuff and tracking habits and stuff. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 days. And I just got home this evening. It's currently like midnight, and I have a few ideas for like things I want to do, but I also don't want to overwhelm myself, because there are quite a few things that's gonna start like anew, and then new things added, etc, etc, etc. So let me list down the things that will be certain, and some of things will be like a triangle, which means that I have control over the certain, and the other things are just like it's set in stone. And then so those are the things, and I'm gonna like list down the things that I want to add in my life, to, you know, increase all these like productivities, because you cannot just like, okay, find motivations and have a like, I need a planning system that works. And if the planning system works on like, you know, habits and stuff, then I will be able to do that for my study. So that's why for all these things. So okay, so the fixed things are my work, and I have only one job right now, so that's a good thing, because since last June, well, like 2023 June, ups and downs, I have 1 to 3 jobs, and I have 2 jobs for a very long time, like 9 months or 8 months, and that's very tiring. And not to say like having one job is not tiring, like having one job working as a full-time, like almost like nearly as a full-time, or like having a lot, because I do have a lot of things in life that's going on, fun or not fun. So that's why I quit the one of the jobs, and okay, anyway, so okay, that job, and this job has a lot of it has a lot of flexibility, but also has a lot of like uncertainty. So I will like provide the time I have for a certain like a week, and then like the person responsible for it will like, you know, time log, and okay, so okay, you're gonna work for like morning shift, middle shift, or like evening shift for these days. And so like it's gonna be like, you know, 4 hours or 8 hours, and then it's gonna be morning or evening. So it's like very much not certain, like not predictable basically. And I do have my preference, and I can like somehow, you know, because they are flexible in the job, like I can say, okay, I'm only available after like, you know, what time and stuff. So sometimes I do that, but most of the times I provide my just like availability for them to choose. And okay, so that's like set, but also not set. And another thing is I am taking online live language lessons. And this is the triangle thing. So I sign up the classes myself. It's like I bought like credits, and one lesson is one credit, and I do just like sign up for a series of lessons, and it's like twice per week at the same time, things like that. So, and I couldn't like I can just like, oh, I cannot make it to this class, I can withdraw from that one single class and get my credit back, or I can just like put a credit and then get the recording afterwards, or just like actually go to the live lessons. And these lessons, like the timing I can choose, but not absolutely flexible, so I can only choose like based on what they provide. And this has been like, I bought the credit since last September, so it's been almost a year, and it's been like ups and downs. Like I didn't always sign up for classes and go to classes. Like I paused for a very long time, because like if I couldn't make to the classes consistently, I wouldn't want to sign up for classes to waste the credits, and I wouldn't learn it. So I just don't do it. And I went to like 6 classes in like June. but for 3 weeks. And then the thing is, I am so goddamn busy starting like mid-June, and I know it would be very busy, like things just coming and coming and coming. I will share later, like not today. And I was like, okay, I don't think I can like keep up with that class, so I just like dropped that class. And right now I moved back, right? So I was like, okay, my life could be more consistent. I am going to sign up for, just like my next series of classes. And so I did, and so that will be fixed somehow. That would be twice a week, and currently it's gonna be, I forgot, it's like 2 of the days in weekday. And I used to only go for evening classes, and because they're like options are more. But I found out it's like the options this time, either it's too late or it's like too early. It's like 6 or 7, and in which I would definitely be working that, like at that time, regardless, like morning shift or evening shift. And I don't want to take the day off just because I am taking a class. And like if I'm taking a day off, I want to be like, I have something to do that will take me like more than half a day or something, and it will be a waste to just stay at home, like do something and then just for that class. Anyway, so I chose a class from 10 to 11, I think. And so if possible, I could still work from it like 1, because that's our shift starting time, 1 to 10, or 6 to 10 in the evening. And yeah, so, and I could also just like wake up for that on days that I don't need to wake up in the morning. And that's gonna be this time the series gonna last for like, I don't know, like maybe 2 months or more, like 15 lessons or something. Anyway, yeah, so that's like the semi-fixed thing, but I am going to see like how busy I'm gonna make myself less busy compared to before. But if things doesn't go like smooth, I will sometimes cut it. And okay, so these are the 2 fixed things, and now comes the things that I kind of want to incorporate into my life. There are still a ton of things that's on my to-do list. There's no deadline, that's why I am like postponing it a lot. So there are quite a few short videos that I need to edit from my previous adventures, I would say. This summer is so just like, I wouldn't say it's just purely wonderful. It's not like just positive. They're positive and negatives. It's just like a mix of gray rainbow or something. Yeah. And so there are things that I need to edit, and that has been postponed a lot because, okay, so like I have had those footages before I moved back, but I don't have my laptop because my laptop died for no reason. Like everything is perfect, I just cannot turn the power on, and I'm just too busy to get it fixed. And after all the things settled at the last week, like absolute last week of July, I can finally get my laptop fixed. And originally the motherboard has to be changed, and this is not like a new laptop, so it's definitely out of the, what is it called, guarantee, whatever the thing, and it's hella expensive. And I was like, I'm gonna try to find a different company for that. And then okay, I found a different company. They're trying to fix it, not change it, and they succeeded for like, because it's fixing, so it's cheaper price. I don't know how long it can last, but nothing is wrong with this laptop aside from I cannot turn the power on. Like the sound, the screen, like whatever, everything about this laptop, nothing is wrong. So like I don't want to, there's no mean to like buy a new one, and it's just too expensive. Anyway, okay, so that's for laptop. I couldn't like edit the videos before I moved back, and after I moved back, because there are so many videos, and like the footages are, the files are huge, and I couldn't use like just the cloud to transfer the files to my laptop, or my PC, and I was trying to find a wire that I can transfer the files to my PC, and I couldn't. Like, I have so many wires, and just none of them works to like directly transfer. I was like, what's going wrong? Like, I know you can transfer, like I'm not like stupid with tech. And then I gave up for a few days, just like taking rest. And because I moved back, I kind of want to, and I know I'm going back to study, I kind of want to like rearrange my room, like just clean up a bit. It's such a mess. Like, I like, there are like a suitcase on the floor and like things in a suitcase still like back from moving, and the closet is all a mess. And then like my makeup drawers, like kind of like, I call it makeup drawer, but it's not like a makeup drawer. It's used to be used as a makeup drawer. It's just like a drawer with a mirror and no chairs anyway. And yeah, it's just like such a mess. And I have 2 desks. They are both a mess. So I was like, I need to clean these up and start anew after moving back, right? Yeah, so I finally did that one day. Like a few days, 2 days. And after I rearranged my desks, I retried the wires that I have, and I finally found a wire that I could connect to my PC and transfer the files. So I finally did. So all the files, like, because I have to like clean out my cloud, it's like absolute full. I cleaned it out, like quite a few, 30-40 gigabytes, and to my desktop. And I edit one of the short ones. I still have 2 to edit, and I also have to like remember to watch a movie, because I already had a ticket. Like, it's not a timed ticket. I already had the ticket. I need to go watch the movie before it came off the cinema. And what else? Like, oh yeah, the video. Well, like, one of the videos I need to write. Like, I'm still pondering, like, should I write a script for it and like do a voiceover, or just edit the video and then write captions? But like, this is a video like part 2. In part 1, I only write captions, but the captions are like thousands of words, and I also do like both languages. So yeah. And okay, so keep going on with like, well, I haven't even started. So the things that I want to, those are to-do lists, right? Things I want to start doing as like good habits in life. It's gonna be very hard in some way. Okay, wait. Okay, I just remembered. There are another fixed thing that's gonna be in my life for the next 8 weeks. So this is, well, I'll count this as Sunday, like this is like Sunday midnight. I'm gonna work for the whole day tomorrow on Sunday, and starting on Monday, I have entered like this 8-week like nutrition-ish group. Like, I need to track all of my drinking and food and all stuff, and if I exercise, if that's a big if. Not that I don't. I am a very active person. I just don't like to do all the regular exercise or workout. I hate workouts anyway. Okay, yeah. So that's like, I will need to record all that and upload it to an app, which is gonna be hectic because I don't have that habit. Like, I used to have a habit of tracking every single meal, like writing it down in my bullet journal for basically, I think, for almost like a year, or almost a year. And it's just crazy because but that's because I just eat like the same thing, like the 3-4 meals repeatedly. But now I will need to like take a picture of that, which is easy, compared to writing out, describing it, because sometimes a lot of food are not descriptive. And so this is a thing, and it will last for 8 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna like explain to detail like why I got myself into this thing, definitely because I need to. I'm just like, there are things that like my health is going not very good. Well, it's going bad, so that's why. And I need like, professionals getting in. And I am thinking like, there's this app that I accidentally got myself into like a yearly subscription. It's not like it's quite cheap. I'm working, so it's fine. If I'm not working, then it's probably not fine. But I got this thing. It's like kind of like a sort of exercise thing, but it's very easy. It's like in a fun way. So I was like, you know what? Like I will try to. Since I bought it already, for a year, I canceled it already, by the way, just like cancel it for it, and then I can still use it for the rest of the year. Yeah, I better get good use of. I tried it before. It's like it's fun, and then I forgot to cancel anyway. So I am gonna do that and try to do that, like every day before I go take a shower, even though it's not gonna get me stinky. Just like habit stacking, that, and so that's the thing. And then also reading or listening to podcasts. Reading, I haven't done reading for like years, like since I was I forgot, like I think since the year 2017 I haven't been reading, and even before that I've been reading just absolutely for fun, just like all the not informative type of books. But after that, I have no interest. Like I cannot finish a book at all. And so this is the thing, and I do have some like easily readable books accessible in my hands right now. I've bought them last December. Wow, that's been 8 months. Anyway, yeah, so I've started one of them. I bought 3 books. All of them are in Chinese. Two of them are quite thin. They're just like thin books and big letters. The other is like a fictional. I think it's a romance. It's a translated romance. I don't know why I don't get like the English version, but anyway, I've seen it. It's like probably discounted or something. And so I want to get back. Well, no, I wouldn't say get back. I want to start the habit of reading. But it's gonna be really hard. Start small. Probably like 5 to 10 minutes a day, something like that. This is like in terms of habits, more secondary. I would like to get back to podcast, like not podcast, like listening to podcast or informative, like information listening or video watching, because in the past 2 to 3 years I honestly did not use YouTube much, like very, very little compared to back when I was like obsessed with productivity and time thing and bullet journal and stuff. So I would love to have like some way to get my like passion back through not external forces, but external just like exposure to stuff. So just getting random knowledge about random things in life, which is cool, just like maybe 15 minutes a day or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe every time I scroll like YouTube, I see something that's interesting, not too long, I can add it to like a playlist of myself. I just thought of that right now. Anyway, that could be an option, and whenever like each day I'll just pick one to watch it and remove all like whatever I am no longer interested in. I don't know about podcasts though. Like the podcasts that I used to listen are like storytelling or just like chatting, and yeah, so I will see about that. Like yeah, anyway, and then the fourth one is, I don't know why, but 30 minutes of sun exposure. It's not like I have too little sun exposure, to be honest. Like this summer I have too many sun exposure, but like during working days I might not have, like I'm staying indoors, like I can see the sun but I'm not under the sun, and I'm not like actively under the sun, like enjoying the sun. I don't know about this one. I'll see about that. Like I want it to be like sun exposure in terms of like walking in the park or whatever, because if I get off work, and it's definitely gonna be after sunset, so I will not be able to do that after work. And I also see about like whether I need it or not. It's just like, yeah, I guess like trying to get better sleep at night. And like, yeah, so for the past I don't know how many months, almost every day, not like literally every day, I need to like eat my melatonin for sleep. Yeah, so it's unless I'm like super like tired, but usually even in that case I cannot fall asleep quickly, so that's a big problem of mine. Aside from like just like, I mean, that's part of health problems, so like other health problems and sleep problems, and it could just like, you know, affect each other. And yeah, so these are the things that I've been thinking, well, like today and yesterday. And yeah, I guess other things I would love to share, but in a separate one. So that's it for today.